Hey, I know it's been a while and I'm back in this thing. We're about to do your best versus worst quality. Yeah, Rusty was good. Like, the best thing about you, but the worst thing about you too, 2 in 1. So pick a pile on the screen, book a reading on the screen, and all that you know what to do if the video resonates. Like and subscribe. Okay, pile 1, we're about to do it. Your best quality, find out what your best quality is, and then we'll do your worst quality. So let's get started. Okay. Pile 1, your best quality. Your best quality is that you are a very good manifester. You even if you're not putting pen to paper, 369 method, putting paper under your pillow, spell jar, stuff like that. Just by you creating stuff, you manifest new opportunities in yourself. So if you're just always trying to do something new or try something out, you could be that's you birthing a new opportunity, right? Let's say you try a new recipe and stuff like that, and you were like, oh shit, I'm kind of good at cooking, I'm kind of nice at this cooking shit, or you started painting for fun and you realize, oh my gosh, I'm getting better, I actually paint stuff, or you start making shit out of clay. Just you're always creating something new for yourself. Also, when it comes to you manifesting, you're not overly committed to your manifestation, so it allows them to bloom faster, because you're just you understand that sometimes shit doesn't work out, sometimes stuff isn't meant for you, so you don't let a manifestation didn't come into fruition make you feel bad, or you just kind of okay, well, I'm about to manifest the next shit, whatever's mine belongs to me, so I don't have to trip too much about it. When it comes to you arguing, discussing things, you could be going out there with people, you having disagreements with people, your best quality is that you always find a solution. It doesn't give that you're gonna argue for much long. You may entertain the argument and go back and forth, but eventually you're gonna realize what the problem is, and you're gonna work on fixing the problem versus arguing. Some people just want to fight, but you're just okay, I can only argue for so much. Your best quality is that you're very emotionally fulfilling to people, and I feel you could just be content with your life right now, and that's why you're just bringing so much happiness into everyone else's life. It's just when you come around, life feels better. A lot of people could try to a lot of people could lean on you, and you may not even realize it, but it's sometimes for me, people were well, yeah, I really want to talk to you, or be random stuff, or I was thinking about you, and you don't really realize how much you mean to people, maybe because you're not you're emotionally closed off, you're so used to being alone or feeling alone that you don't really realize how much people really rely on you. But people really you bring joy to people's life, for real. People see you in their life long term, whether platonically or romantically. It's when you come into contact with people, they want you here for a long time. Also, you can build relationships very slowly, friendships and stuff, and you could not have multiple friends. You could just have one solid friend, or a group of solid friends, and then a bunch of acquaintances. But it's not a whole bunch of friends you go out with all the time. It's just you have your big 3 or your big 4, and that's it. Yeah. Another one of your best qualities is that you take your time when it comes to building stable things. You're not you don't just jump at things very quickly. People like to spend time with you a lot. They like the way you celebrate. You make people feel you don't let people feel left out when you're hanging out, or even if you meet someone new. Even if you're really shy, because someone here is really shy like me, it's you're starting to open yourself up, and you're gonna realize that a lot of people your personality is cool, and a lot of people wanna get to know you and stuff like that, and be your friend. But it's a lot of people spending time. You can give people a warm feeling, when you have a really good conversation with someone, or someone you've been really sad and someone finally says something that speaks to your heart, or just you finally feel understood. It's you give people that feeling. They want to hang around you, stay around you. Yeah, you could have a lot of people who just they rant to you, and it's just because they feel that they can trust you, or you have the best advice. That's why they rant to you so much, you're really loved. You're a really good friend, for sure, right? You could be a fire sign. You don't have to be, but you could attract a lot of fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it's when it comes to things that you're passionate about, it could be you could just be really passionate about your relationships. You love the feeling of people feeling good, if that makes sense. You could just like relationships could be something that really grounds you, like always having someone to lean on or someone to talk to, or knowing that you can go take care of somebody, like a family member and stuff like that. Like you're very in charge when it comes to relationships. You take your relationships and your friendships very seriously. You don't make friends for play, you make friends for real. Like you could not feel like you have friends, you have like family. Like your friends are just extended family to you, and that's why you care so much about them. You have two friends who are women, and one has like really light brown hair and one has dark brown hair. One's a brunette, one's a blonde. Or one has like short curly hair and one has long wavy hair, right? You just take care of people. Like I feel like your energy is very authoritative, so you could be like the mother friend, you know, the father friend, the parental friend, period. You know, like everyone knows they're safe with you, or you're gonna take care of them. Right. Relationships are very significant. Like you just like, I don't know, I just feel like you could just be a very emotional, fulfilling person, right? So I don't know, like you blossom good relationships. Like you have solid people around you. Like the people around you are very solid, and like, you know, I feel like if you're upset, or not upset, but like if you kind of feel bummed out because you don't have that many friends, or you see people online and they have like hella friends, they're all going out, and you just have your core friends, and y'all may not see each other very often because, you know, life and people work and shit like that. It's like you have nothing to worry about because your friends are very solid, and I feel like when y'all do go out and y'all finally spend some time with each other, y'all have a fucking blast. Now let's get into your worst quality. Okay, based off the cards that I already pulled, you could have a hard time committing to projects. You know, it's like sometimes you second guess yourself, or you know, you get lazy or you get bored and you decide not to finish a project. Or if you're manifesting something, you won't finish the manifestation process, or you just will stop, you know, remembering to give into your manifestation, so it doesn't really come into fruition. Okay, you could like to argue. You like to get the last word. You like to prove your point to people. The number 5 could be significant, or 6. Yeah. Okay, you could have a tendency to get stuck on things, and if you're really unsure, you'll just stay there. It gives me like fight, flight, or freeze, and it's like you freeze when you're stuck. Like if you're stuck on making a decision, you will not make a decision. You will just stand there. Like nothing will change. You will just wait until you either have the clarity, or yeah. You could just have a really hard time making decisions, or you're always stuck in between decisions. You could just have a hard time picking between 1 and 2. Like, every time someone gives you an option of 2, you're always stuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. Okay. So, your worst, like, another one of your worst qualities is that you're very stubborn and very strict when it comes to your emotions. You could just be like, I said what I said, and that's it. You know, when you're upset, or just when you feel too emotionally pressured, you kind of shut down your emotionally side and get into this very mean, standoffish, guarded place. You could walk away, like, you know, when you're emotionally exhausted, or you're just like, you know, this is too much for me, like I can't take it. You just walk away from everything instead of like leaving what is hurting you behind. You will leave everything behind and kind of shut everyone out. And it's like, you know, that's harmful to you, because just like, you know, when you're upset, you can't just shut everyone out. You know, you need to have an outlet to talk to somebody. You could have a hard time apologizing, or if you apologize, it's always like it's not genuine. It's like you know, you're doing something to get back in someone's good graces, and you think like giving them something, or a gift, or oh, here, I brought you some food, or you know, I bought this perfume you like, you know, my fault. It's like, you know, I feel like the people around you will appreciate a more genuine, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong, you know, acknowledge why you were wrong. And, you know, even if you don't feel validated, I mean, if you're apologizing, express yourself and how you feel, you know, like, hey, I'm sorry I made you feel like this, but honestly, you made me da-da-da-da. Not excusing what I did, but I'm just saying, you know, like, find a middle ground. Like, you know, you could just be like, hey, I bought you some food, and then expect everything to go cool. And it's like, no. Okay? You could Like, one of your worst qualities is that when it comes to your emotions or just situations that, you know, mean a lot to you, you kind of ponder on the bad things and not the good things. The good things. Like, how do I explain this? You don't really look on the bright side. So if you're going through it with someone, or you just, you know, you're having a rough time at work and it's making you feel down, or you know, someone's pissing you off, or, you know, you're mad at how a relationship ended, or, you know, you kind of just look at the bad side and not the good side. I pause on 10:10. But yeah, I feel like emotionally you're kind of bitchy, and you could be neglecting people you don't even realize, because you're just like, you're so focused on, you know, I feel bad right now and everyone's gonna feel my wrath, that you're not realizing who you're really hurting. You know, the innocent people. You could have a tendency to snap on children when you're upset, like or, you know, like when you're upset, people are sad because it's like, you know, you're not like that. You bring so much joy into people's life. So like, when you're upset, and just, you know, it sucks for everyone. But yeah, Spirit is asking you to change this. You know, make a change. You know, you don't, like, when it comes to your emotions and you're feeling overwhelmed, instead of shutting down and, like, you know, trying to snap on everyone and get everyone away from you, and I just need to be alone right now. Trust me, I get it. Just try to open up more. Allow yourself to feel your emotions around people. You know, hey, honestly, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to snap on you. It's just that I'm going through this right now. Lord, what the hell was that? Anyway, yeah, like, allow yourself to this new journey to be vulnerable, okay? Go, like, do some shadow work, you know. Ask yourself, hey, what's causing me to emotionally shut down like this? Like, you know, look at your patterns in the past, and, like, every time you get upset, what do you notice about yourself? What do you do every time you're upset? You know, you could be like, for someone, a relationship with the Aries in specific, or Scorpio, could be the reason why you emotionally shut down. Like, maybe they asked you out every time they were upset, and so now you ice everyone else out. And it's like, no, you don't have to turn into the people who hurt you. Fuck the people who hurt you. You feel me? Like, fuck them. Literally. Like, who cares about them? Allow yourself to open up. Because it just sucks when you're going through a bad time and you're hurting the people who love you, you know? And you don't want to continuously hurt them because you're hurt yourself, to the point where they don't even, like, you know, y'all are on bad terms and stuff. Like, you're a very good person. Majority of my cards are golden. Like, you're a very good person and you mean a lot to people. So it's like, for your own like emotional health, and just for the people around you, like, work on your emotions and find out your patterns. It's like, yeah, hope this resonated. If it did, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. This is a longer video, you know. Everyone clap. Hi, pile 2. We're about to do your best and worst quality. I'm going to do your best first, and then I'm going to do your worst. Let's get started. Okay, pile 2. Your best quality is that you're a progressor. I don't know the word for it, but it's like, even if you're lost, even if you're confused, even if you're deeply sad, you keep going. Regardless if your body's on autopilot or not, you keep going. You know, that's just how life is. You know, that's just how situations have to be. Sometimes you're going to be in the dark. Sometimes you're not going to know stuff. You're going to keep going. And you keep shining even when you're sad. Even when you're going through stuff, you keep shining. Okay? You could feel like you could mentally just be always in your head thinking about stuff, situations, replaying situations, old patterns, things that hurt your heart, you know, feeling like you can't do stuff, feeling like you can't grow. I see you breaking out of that very soon. Very, very soon. Like, finally just giving yourself, you know, telling yourself, hey, it's okay, we don't have to be like this anymore. We don't have to think like this. We don't have to live like this anymore. Like, we're gonna be fine. Okay? Yeah, I serious, like, give yourself a break, okay? Allow yourself to rest. All these thoughts and just you feeling in the dark, listen, you will be okay. All right? You could be a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius. Just know things will be all right, okay? I see you finding stability. I feel like this is more advice-driven than your best quality. I'm going to still keep it towards best quality, though. Just know that you'll be fine, okay? All you need is a little break, and you'll be fine. But your best quality is that you could be like the elder of the house. You could feel like you carry everyone on your back. just know you'll always have abundance, whether spiritually or physically. For that, a lot of people, you could have 2 white dogs, you just like dogs, or you could like, you have dogs and there's like a baby around you who's scared of dogs. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, so you could have like 2 dogs, right? And you have a relative or like a neighbor who has a baby and their baby's like scared of your dog, but they're always curious and looking at your dogs. It doesn't have to be dogs, just pets, you know? Yeah, but your best quality is that you always know how to balance yourself out. You always know how to, you could just thrive in isolation and not really just like, in your room rocking back and forth. But it's like, sometimes you just need your space away from the world to really get yourself back right. Like, okay, only you know what you need. You feel like, like you're very good. You have the Temperance and the Star, like, and both of them are playing with water. So you know how to emotionally balance yourself back out and get yourself right. Okay, you could like to smoke the I don't want to say the double lettuce because you smoke a little weed, you feel me? You could just like to mellow yourself out. If you don't, maybe you should try if you legally can, you feel me? You don't have to face the wood, but like hit the blunt a few times, see where it take you, you feel me? Drink a little bit, see where it take you. But yeah, like your best quality, I feel like, is just kind of you being able to get through such hard times by yourself and still stand strong. It's like, you one of God's soldiers, you feel me? You know how to get yourself back right. You could just not need anybody. You could have felt like since you were younger that you always only had your fucking self. So it's like, you know what you need. You know what it's like to feel alone and be alone, and you're okay with that. You're comfortable with that. Just know, like, if you're going through these mental battles and where you feel held back, or you overthinking is what's holding you back right now, and you just need to give yourself a break and let yourself know, hey, these are just thoughts, not reality. Take a break, because you're gonna be fine. You're going to be fine. Yeah. So I feel like on best qualities, that's really it. You just take really good care of yourself. Your best quality is that you do not need anybody to help you. You can get through everything by yourself. Not that you should have to, or that because I'm saying this means like, oh yeah, I need to go through everything alone. It's like, no. But it's like, some people will crack, and you will not crack. You keep going. Regardless if you have somebody, someone threatens you and says they're not going to do something for you, or shit like that, you don't care, because I've been alone once, been alone twice, you feel me? This ain't shit new. I can do it myself, you feel me? It just feels good to have other people, but if you don't have anybody else, you can always count on yourself. Hey, man. Yeah, so it's like, even like if you just feel alone and you just like you're just so used to being alone, know that you'll still be stable and successful. You could just always have been alone, but it's like, I feel like you just have a lonely soul. Like, it just gives like old man in his house, and that's not to be offensive, but it's just like, some people just are lonely people, and that's okay. But I feel like this is like spirit's reassuring me that you'll be fine. Like, it's not giving you're gonna go through struggle or you're gonna be alone forever and stuff like that. I just feel like when it comes to you thrive better alone, So it's like, I hope that makes sense. Now I'm about to do your worst qualities, and off rip, your worst qualities is that you could overwork yourself a little bit, okay? You have a tendency to overwork yourself to the point where you get frustrated, or you just have too much on your plate. You do not have to have all that on your plate. And you having all that stuff on your plate, just doing too much, doing everything at once, you feel me? All that is what causes you to be stressed out, or mentally hold yourself back, or feel like you can't do everything, or I'm never gonna get it done, or whatever. Calm your ass down, okay, bro? Give yourself a break. You do not have to get everything knocked out at one time. You can do one thing at a time. You don't have to do everything at once, okay? You could just be used to always having to do something, or even with me, like, when I have an off day, I'm still always finding something to do. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Instead of just bed rotting all day. You feel me? Give yourself a chance to bed rot, okay? Lay down for a whole day, you feel me? Turn off your phone notifications and watch TV all day, or TikTok all day. As unhealthy as that is, I know. People deserve a break, okay? You deserve a break. You don't have to do everything in work all day because you want to be, you don't want to fall behind or whatever. It's okay. You will be fine. Trust me. You will be fine. You will be fine. Okay. One of your worst qualities is that you kind of like take care of yourself at the wrong moments, if that makes sense. It's like as soon as you're fed up, or this could be you with other people, like as soon as you've aggravated somebody, or like I don't know, it's just like more so maybe the way you try to calm yourself down is unhealthy, or I don't know how to explain that. Okay, so like however you try to make yourself feel better is like you need to do a better job at doing it. You could just be suppressing, substance abusing, for my people who already smoke weed. You feel me? Like yeah. You need to find a way to nurture yourself better, okay? You could have a tendency to cry over spilled milk, right? You always looking at what happened and not what can happen. You're looking at what's already done and not how you're going to move forward. Look forward. For some of you could have childish ideas, okay, that lead you to having rough finances. It looks like icky in the finances. You could just always be ready to start something new, or like if you are a type of person, well, I'm going to start this business or this business or this business. It's not a solid business. Like make sure your business is solid, because then now you have to go back and fix something, or you feel me, one small decision caused something to become a burden when it didn't have to be like that, okay? So make better decisions, okay? Don't just jump to an idea you've seen that it, like, you know, just because one thing worked for someone doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Make sure you're always aligning your align things you want to do with your life and how you live. If you know at this moment you cannot finance something, or you in an area where people, the community wouldn't buy something like that, or you feel me, like you need to work around you. Not, okay, well, this person on Facebook did this and it worked for them and now they living in this big ass house, I'm gonna do that too. No. Okay, just relax. Okay, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. This is for someone in specific. Okay, you keep romanticizing this connection. This could have been a very stable connection. This could have led to an engagement. Y'all almost got married. Y'all were married. Y'all had kids. It's like you seen the end all be all with this person, and you seen love for this person. You have love for this person. This person has love for you. Whatever the case may be. This person though broke your heart, right? Or y'all broke up, or this relationship ended. Okay, and it hurts. It hurts very, very badly to you. You feel me? It hurt really, really badly when this connection ended. And you could secretly hope and wish for a reconciliation. You could be in between wanting to reconcile and move on. For someone here, you have little, what do they call them? False scenarios where, you know, y'all get back together and move on. They move you out the country, or they move you out the state, and y'all have y'all magical life. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like this connection is not good for you. You know this connection is not good for you. You need to take all this love you want to give to this person and give it to yourself, and then with you giving this love that you have in your heart, this genuine love that you have in your heart back to yourself, you will attract the lover who really wants to be with you. But as of right now, just focus on your money, okay? This is for someone in specific. I don't know who. Catch it. If it catches, throw it out. If it don't catch, okay? But it's like this person could come back trying to, hey, I'm sorry. Like, I want to be with you. You know, I don't know how people come back. I can't really give you a perfect, like, word for word example. But it's like, you know how people slide back, try to start a conversation, you know, try to get back in your good graces. This person's going to do that. But you feel me? It's gonna do nothing but leave you defeated. You know this person is toxic. This person wants a toxic connection with you. And you have a real love, like, right around the corner from you, literally. But it's like because you're so focused on this toxic person or this relationship that really, you know, it comes off as so loving and stuff. But really, their intentions are negative, or they're using you, or you feel me, they're only using you for sex, or they always make you feel defeated, they mentally and verbally abuse you, you feel me, like this is not a connection that you want. And they could have love bombed you into making you feel like, oh, we're meant to be, or like, oh, I love you, like, I'm not trying to hurt you, this is, I'm just working through stuff, whatever the motherfucking case may be. Let this situation end so you can have some real love, okay? That's one of your worst qualities. That it's like, I don't know, I feel like this isn't a worst quality of yours, but it's more so like, it's just something that's really holding you back. And I guess Spirit just wanted to tell you, like, yeah, you need to let this situation reap. Like, it has to go. Do not allow this person back into your energy, because their intentions are evil. They're gonna prop it up. Oh, I was so hurt by us breaking up. Oh, I want to get back together and try again. Oh, yeah, we're going to be so good. And then they're going to come in and they're going to get to acting weird and stuff like that. Just let it go so you can have your real love, or someone who really cares about you. Someone who's going to show you what real love is. Real love. You feel me? But yeah. Oh, zodiac signs: Gemini, Leo again, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. That's all for our comments. But every sign is here. So, I think I said Gemini already. If I didn't, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. Hope it resonated. Toodles. Okay. Hi, Pile 3 Ski. We're about to do your best and worst qualities. So, off rip, you could be Virgo, but you don't have to be. But anyways, you're very wise is your best qualities. You always give good advice. You're very mature and very focused. And you can give good business advice. You could have been a business major. You could have a business degree. You feel me? But it's like, when it comes to giving advice, especially about money or business, you're so T, boo. You're so T. You could have been raised by older people. Like, you could have had older parents. Like, your parents had you later in life, and that's why you have such good advice, because it's like you got grandparental advice. Because, you know, when you start getting up there, you start giving advice. Like, you've been through life, so now you know how life's gonna go. You know how it mapped out or how it may go. So, tight shit. A lot of people like working with you because you always give good advice. Like, you're a leader. Is your best quality is that you lead. You're smart. You lead, and that you're still smart. Okay. Your best quality is that you're mature. A lot of people could have just told you, like, oh, you have an old soul. Oh my gosh, you're so mature. Like, you have it all together. Like, your energy just gives, I have it all together. I have it all together. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you have it all together, okay? Money could be good, or it could just be looking good in these cards. It's looking good. But you could have good money or stable money, or you could make a lot of money because you work in an industry where you create stuff, so you could be you sell it, you create and sell stuff. So whether that's artwork or for some reason I'm getting like houseware. What's it called? Like dishes, cups, bowls, stuff like that. Like, you work in that kind of industry. You sell stuff like that. You don't have to be, obviously, but it's like something you do makes you a lot of money, and you're very hands-on with your work, right? Your best quality is that you're committed. I forgot to say that. You're very committed. Like, you feel me? You stand on your business when it's time to do something. You're going to get it done. You're very committed. Listen, this is our plan. We're about to execute it. Let's do it. You're a very good communicator, for sure. Yeah, you're so mature. You have good ideas, okay? You could work in an industry where because you have to create ideas, you're always trying to figure out the best strategy, or, what's the best idea, what's the best project to work on, stuff like that. One of your best qualities is that you're very good at receiving information and advice and stuff like that. If someone wants to tell you something, even if you may not agree with it, you know how to be open-minded and not put your feelings into whatever you guys are talking about, Like, okay, this is business. Let's handle this business. I don't like your idea, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, bitch, I don't like this idea. Cool. You're able to have a conversation. And people appreciate that about you, because you kind of get role model, honestly. It's like a lot of people will look at you and then look at them and like fix themselves up. Like, okay, let me get to acting like this. Yeah. But it's like you're very, very, like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like you're always ready to start something new, always ready to do something. If it feels good, look good, tastes good, you're gonna do it, right? You speak very well. unlike me. You speak very, very well. Like, you communicate very well, very clearly. People know what you say. People know what you mean. You stand your business. Like, your business. Like, yes. I love my power threes. My power threes are always so cool. Like, y'all are always so cool. Like, I feel like you're the group of people in the world who are just cool as hell. Like, I don't know why. I hate to give Libras these credits, but I feel like Libras are like one of the very relaxed signs. You know, some Libras are very relaxed. I don't know why I just said Libra, but it's like, you know, you're the chill group. Like, you know, anyway, you have a lot of options in life. You know, you could just, you know, have to do a lot of things, or you work, or you have to choose between a lot of things, like I said earlier. But it's like, no matter if you have a lot on your plate or not, you're always balanced. And you know that work is work, life is life, you feel me? You know how to still have a good time. I don't know, you just get very calm and relaxed. A lot of people admire you, I would say, and they admire just the way you move, just the way you live. You could not even do anything. Like, you could just be living life like, I just wake up and go to work and go home. Like, whatever you do, it's just like, you, some people don't have it on them, they have it in them. You got it in you, you feel me? I hope that makes sense. You could be a Cancer, a Libra, Aquarius, Virgo again, or a Libra again. But yeah, it's like, your best quality is that you're so fucking mature and you're smart, and you always have the best advice. And you could just notice a lot of people come and ask you stuff. Like, even at work, like, people come, and whether it's a customer or another employee, it's like they're always asking you questions. They're trying to get your advice on a situation. Tight shit. Like, yeah, like, that is your best quality, is that you're just cool as shit. Like, you're just mature as fuck. And you feel me? Like, I would say, I don't know why. This is so childish, but you give, like, you know how people be talking about Duke Dennis? You're Duke Dennis. You have Duke Dennis aura. Like, you have Duke Dennis aura. If you can't understand me, I'm saying you have Duke Dennis aura. You can look that up on TikTok. I don't know, just people just, like, are such a big fan of Duke Dennison. Like, yeah. Now I'm about to do your worst qualities. Okay, so for worst qualities, Pal 3 ski. You could be very impulsive. Okay, you could be very in and out when it comes to communication. Like, you talk to people for a week and you just disappear for like the rest of the month. You could be quick to jump at people. If they say something wrong to you, you could be quick to like correct them. It's just like, whoa, like, I wasn't even trying to say something like that. Like, you know, could be quick to just jump down someone's throat. Pause. But could be a little bitchy when it comes, you know, you could be a little bitchy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, when you're upset, you could just turn into the damn devil, like, for real. Like, yeah, like, you could just be a little bitchy, right? One of your worst qualities is that you tend to be a little childish, okay? You could throw rocks and hide your hand. You could tell somebody, oh, don't do that because that's bad. That makes you look like this, and then you turn around and go do it. You will be like, or you still do whatever you're telling them not to do. Like, you're like, boy. Yeah. This is funny. You could have, yeah, like, you be doing bad kid shit and telling everybody else that you don't be doing bad kid shit. And what I mean, like, you don't obviously have to be a kid. Bad kid shit, like, you could be telling people, oh yeah, like, no, I don't go home and I don't get drunk, or I don't smoke weed, or I don't be doing this and that. And you know damn well you feel me, locking tongues with the damn bottle, or you done smoked 5 blunts today. Like, you try to play innocent, but you're not innocent. You try to play this mature, you know, elite role, and you're not that sometimes, and that's okay. You feel me? Like, you already have this cool ass energy, specifically when it comes to doing business or working with your money. Like, you don't play about your money. You know to be about your business when it comes to your money. But like, you could also have the tendency to be childish and slip into these negative traits, okay? And you could just block your blessings and block everyone's blessings when you're upset, because damn, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah. Also, you could, like, one of your negative qualities, I forgot what I was fucking asking, is you could sometimes, like, when you're upset, you just, like, you keep going and you don't look past anybody else. It's like something about, like, where you like beeline it towards wherever you're going. Like if you're upset, you don't do no talking to nobody. You just gonna do whatever you got to do, and you don't give a fuck about whatever happens. Like I'm done. Like I'm doing me, and that's it. Okay, yeah. It could be a little bit stuck up. You feel me? If you know that you're good and you're satisfied, you may just like to flaunt that. You could flaunt that in other people's faces. Yeah, you could like give yourself blockages. That's like a negative trait. I feel like spiritually, like you give yourself blockages when you're being this impulsive, bitchy, leaning into toxicity, you know, but condemning everyone else for doing these negative, toxic things. The only difference between you and them is that they're doing it in the light and you're doing it in the dark. Like, you know, it's just like you're pretending that you're this outstanding person when you know you have your weak moments and you have your tough times, which is normal. You're a human, but it's like you can't just go in everyone's face like, oh yeah, I'm perfect and you're da da da, and it's just like you be doing the same shit as me. It doesn't matter if you're doing it in the dark and I'm doing it in the light. You're still doing the same shit as me. You're still just as bad as me, boo. Ain't no picking and choosing around here. But yeah, I feel like your negative traits really just revolve around your emotions and you being a little bitchy. Like, I feel like that's it. And you just being childish, and when you're upset or you feel wronged or, you know, you feeling petty or some shit, you lean into these toxic, whether that's toxic shit, or it's been smoking or doing any type of drugs. What was I gonna say? I already said substance abuse. Or, you know, being promiscuous, I guess. Like, you know, shit like that. You could be a Capricorn. Cancer's here. It's funny how I always pull Cancer when I'm talking about emotional bitchiness. Like, every time, it never fails. Yeah. Capricorn, Cancer, but all signs are present. I really hope this resonated. Honestly, you could be immature. You could like to stalk people. Like to watch people's social media. Yep. You hold on to grudges. But I hope this resonated. If it did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. More readings coming soon, I promise.